What's up, man? Versus Anime Family. We are back with another one, y'all. Today we're gonna talk about, has power scaling gotten too out of hand across anime and comics? You know how we do. We don't give our opinions. Everybody go, let they know. But you know what I mean? Let y'all know what we think. I think that power scaling has gotten completely out of hand. I feel like people are way too strong. It's like they'll find somebody and then make them stronger, and then find somebody and make them stronger, and that cycle is just rinse and repeat. I like it. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but I do think it's gotten a little out of hand. Thomas, what you think?
Too much.
There's
no limit. There's no limit. You can like literally say, all right, well, this is gonna go, let's say Super Saiyan 3 or something.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere, this nigga is godlike.
Yeah.
You can't do no versus with nobody else with people doing power.
Like God, yeah.
It's
too hard. Yeah.
too much.
It's too hard. And then it's hard to keep track of this shit because, you know, it just keep running like that. Like the shit is just keep getting worse and worse and worse. Like my nigga Goku, I don't think he'll ever run out of forms because that's what we watch it for. And to be honest, like we want to see what else this nigga can turn to. I mean, it keeps our attention, but it is getting crazy. Like my nigga now he just doing shit. Nigga just change colors and we just be super geeked about it. But Dre, what you think?
Yeah, just too much, man. Y'all niggas doing everything. Don't get me wrong, I love it. I love it.
I do love it.
Like, just recently, Nightwing got a power up.
Yeah, that shit's
crazy.
crazy.
Yeah, that was with the Speed Force.
Yeah.
Well, he has Superman power.
Yeah, now he's using the speed
Yeah.
force.
So literally has the speed of Barry Allen or Wally West, the strength of Superman, and can fly. And on top of that, he's already
The Flash.
Nightwing. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, Nightwing. Yeah,
Nightwing's already a problem.
yeah, already hands. Yeah, good hands.
So you just made Superman OP, basically.
I say a trained Superman.
Yeah, OP art. Yeah,
That's
what
literally
you don't
faster than regular
want. Yeah,
Superman.
that's what you don't want. You don't want that.
He beating your ass at light speed.
And it won't take him long to learn anything in Speed Force because he's fucking Nightwing. They do that shit.
That's
They
what they
do
do.
shit. So
Yeah, that's what they do. So what you think, Warren?
I think it's out of hand, but my biggest gripe ain't even about it being like just like too much.
Yeah.
It's about like for me it's the consistency. Like it's not even it's too many plot holes when it comes to like the power levels. Like the power levels, like alright, so one person works hard to get to like a galactic level, right?
Right.
Somebody else just jumps to that level.
Yeah. Overnight.
Skip.
Overnight.
In a way.
Yeah. Overnight.
And then, I mean, like sometimes, yeah, I get it, time crushes, story wise and all that, but I'm just like, look, bro, sometimes even when they are in that power form,
Yeah.
and they're going up against another person that should be weaker,
Yeah.
they still give them the edge.
Yeah. Something happens that it just a rock fell out the sky that just granted them some crazy ass type of power. That's literally what it feels like writing is today. Like their backs against the wall, and then something just happens that goes in their favor. Like it's crazy. Yeah, that shit's wild. I didn't know I could do this. Like that shit's wild.
Hey, what gives me is like random retconning too. Like like how one fact is like. Alright, so you remember how Saiyans was supposed to be able to breathe in space and whatnot?
Yeah.
Like,
Then they couldn't. Yeah. Then they couldn't.
that shit, to this day,
Still doesn't make sense.
And like technically how they bulletproof, but Goku still gets trapped by bullets.
I'm gonna tell you this. Toriyama is really, his writing is bad. It always has been. Dragon Ball is written terrible.
I think he's influenced too much by the fans.
Yeah, I think the fans because I mean his writing
He should have just
bad, bro.
He should have just stayed and took Z and
just ran with it. Yeah.
I mean,
I know y'all heard. Hold on, I know y'all heard about the rewrite, right?
Right.
They said they want to redo Dragon Ball. They said they want to completely restart Dragon Ball and redo it. Right, you know what I mean? Make it make sense all the way through. I'm okay with it. If y'all do it, please do it right. And add forward. I would have preferred Goku go forward than Ultra Instinct. I promise to God I would have liked to see that more. I would have loved if they would have just said, fuck it, I want to go forward. I would be cool with that, bro.
I can see that happening, but I see, you know what? They might not go forward, but you know who might? Broly can do that. Because he's the only one that has his tail.
There will be dope. There will be dope, yeah, because you do need that tail.
And he's more primal than
Yeah,
he's
especially
way
with
more
him
primal.
training with Whis as of right now. like his mental is going to be like crazy.
Yeah.
So he's going to be able to control all of that. So when it comes to full moon, his mind will already be, you know, where it needs to be.
My fear of Broly becoming forward though is that if he does, which I'm good with, I feel like if he does become forward, they're going to figure out some way to make Vegeta and Goku become something greater than that. They're going to do some crazy color that they just going to be able to tap into, because they shouldn't even be as strong as they are without their tails right now.
But hold on though, so like, without even trying to give away too many spoilers, like about in the manga, and whatnot, like, I mean, what they're working up to now.
Yeah, I know. I've seen that.
It's definitely
with Granola. Yeah.
And I mean, what Vegeta got now, yeah, that right there, that can possibly, I mean, that's destruction energy. That's pure destruction.
Yeah.
And, I mean,
nuts.
That Goku Primal Ultra Instinct, I mean, alright, now that we don't know what they're gonna do with it.
Yeah.
It's technically Ultra Instinct, but with like saying
The
like
monkey,
him and his emotions still being intact. So Goku could possibly go Super Saiyan 4 too, honestly.
I would like to see it. Like I said, I would like to see it. But now they done added Black Frieza in there, and this nigga comes in and one-shots.
He one-shots everybody.
So are they going back down the route, which I'm okay with? I would prefer Frieza be the villain again. Like, I like Frieza as a villain. I didn't really care for him being all, let's be friends with Goku and Vegeta. And like, fuck Frieza. The shit you done did, fuck you. Like, why is he a good guy now? Like, I can understand it coming from Goku, but I don't think Vegeta would ever, cause nigga, I was damn near your slave. You killed my whole race.
Yeah.
Fuck you. You enslaved my race. Yeah. And now I'm always
regular.
But you know what though? I feel like they're building up this. It's gonna be crazy. But then Frieza's gonna do something. He's gonna be in a losing battle. And then what's gonna turn the tide is he gonna be like, well, you know who told me to blow up the planet, right?
I doubt it. Cause he still fears him.
Yeah, of course. But if he's thinking about trying to rival them already, you know what I'm saying, to give himself the edge, to catch Beerus off guard, to have two of your
only reason I don't think he'll do that is because he respects Beerus so much. He still respects Beerus. I don't think he'll do that shit. I don't think he'll do it, bro. Cause I'm just like, all right. At the point, you really could have just told them off rip that he made you do that shit, but instead you went and trained.
I think you know how Frieza is. He plotted because he pulled up while Whis was there.
But I don't think he's plotting on some. I don't think he's plotting against Goku and Vegeta. I think he's plotting because he want to be that nigga. Yeah. I think Frieza's whole goal is let me replace Beerus. So he might be wanting to kill Beerus or sneak Beerus, but I don't think it's Goku and Vegeta he's too much worried about.
Yeah, he's not caring about that.
Yeah,
he wants Zeno seat.
Yeah, he'll never get that. He'll never get that. I don't even understand why that's even on your mind.
Bro,
He'll never get that. Literally,
like,
bro, this nigga's not even a being. Yeah, you'll never get that. You still training. Zeno don't have to train. I don't fight niggas, bro. You die. I erase niggas. There's a difference. I don't fight. You swing on me, you're gone. You're not thought of no more.
Like, that's the little difference between a guy, bro.
Yeah, bro, that's a whole difference, bro. You want to be a ruler, bro, but you're not a god. This nigga is a god, bro.
Like, you mean to tell me he's the man that rules all gods of destruction?
Come on, man.
All 12
and angels.
Yeah, you gotta think. We ain't even seen the angels even.
We ain't even seen Zeno mad. We never seen him mad. We just seen him disgusted, like, oh, it's ugly. You should get rid of it. Okay. And then he just sat there in purgatory, like,
bro,
I'm chilling.
He just not like
I can make another universe if I want.
Yeah, like this universe trifling.
You gotta think. We ain't even seen Whis even get serious before that.
Facts. Never seen him angry.
But I mean, you see,
except when Piccolo grabbed me.
Yeah.
He got shitty.
Yeah.
And Piccolo grabbed nigga on me. He said, "Hey, bro, don't touch me. Don't do that. Like, let go of my arm, nigga, before I hurt you. Let go of my arm. Hey, don't touch me, nigga. I ain't with all that goofy shit. Like, don't play. I might eat, nigga, but I'll beat your ass." But yeah,
you about low as hell to be touching me.
True. But back on subject, the power scaling shit. I think it's going crazy because even like I've been watching One Piece lately. They put me on, and I'm just like, damn, these niggas is strong. They getting stronger than this nigga Luffy. To me, One Piece, and this is no shade to One Piece watchers. I think it's more so of it comes off to me more cartoonish than it does anime. I mean, the characters are like hella wacky looking, like it just don't look natural. Like none of the characters, no, not one character on One Piece looks natural. They look like cartoons. I get that. I think that's what they're trying to go as. But these niggas is fucking OD. One Piece niggas are hella busted, and then solo leveling niggas are hella busted. That's about to start off. One Punch Man, these niggas just coming in, tagging every fucking body. Anime just getting out of hand. Just getting the fuck out of hand. I love to watch it. I love that they shortening that long ass arc to niggas getting all extra strong. I want to see niggas strong off rip. I do want to see that. But they don't give a little more character development. Like that's all I'm asking. I think they need a little more character development. Like these niggas shouldn't be kids and be this goddamn strong this fast. Like then you got niggas like Sharon. This nigga becomes a literal god in Fire Force. Like a literal god. Bro, you would never suspect that from watching that show. Like at all.
Alright, well, I'm gonna attest to that though. So, alright, they did that one for like a super plot reason. Because I mean, that's technically a prequel to to Soul Eater. Yeah, I get it. Like it's kind of like a super project.
Yeah, but it's like, what the fuck? Like, what that shit to me is still nuts, nigga. Like that shit is insane to me.
I mean, it's definitely wild, especially with the route they took. But
yeah.
Alright, so
this nigga was a firefighter and becomes a god.
But I mean, shit, this is like Arthur and that motherfucker. Like,
true.
Arthur is as strong as every King Arthur is supposed to be.
Yeah, that shit's nuts.
That nigga, that
nigga
fight with
busted.
Dragon is busted.
Yeah, that nigga's
bro, I ain't gonna lie, Fire Force is full of busted people.
They all down there busted. Benny Morrow, especially Benny Morrow, nigga.
That boy.
Not that Benny Morrow. You thinking of Benny Morrow from Hell's Paradise. We talking about Fire Force Benny Morrow. Oh, you seen him too? Yeah, that nigga busted, bro. No, that's Gabby Morrow. That's one thing. Gabby Morrow.
Gabby Morrow.
That nigga busted too.
Yeah, he busted. We just seen all he can do.
We seen 9 episodes. This nigga going crazy like that.
Mastered the whole look.
Bro,
Hey, you
anime
seen
is so
that
beautiful.
episode?
It's so anime is so beautiful. I've been watching everything, bro. It's so beautiful.
That nigga's like,
He crazy. Then you got Marshall, Muscles and Magic. This nigga strong as fuck. Yeah, like what the fuck?
But I mean, alright, so there's like a separation of gag characters and like actual anime characters though.
True. I do get that. But I still feel like nigga, like people take Saitama serious.
Yeah, I mean,
you got people who really take him
but
serious,
you know,
bro.
that's a problem.
And I'll be like, bro, y'all seriously taking this man for real? No.
I mean, he's one of the. Well, people ain't digging deep enough into anime if he's the only one that they can bring up in a debate.
Yeah, facts.
Because it's way
nigga stronger than Gag.
Yeah,
come on, man.
Like I said, he's a gag character.
He's a gag. Yeah, he's a joke.
So like, I feel like people like him, you can't. They have no limit.
Yeah, true.
They theme is just to be OP.
Yeah, facts.
Stronger than whatever they need to be.
So what do y'all think recently is the best show so far with developing a character? I think it's between My Hero and Black Clover. I think it's either one of them, Asta or Deku. I think either one of them, they both. I think Deku probably more because Deku's story is like getting super fucked up right now. It's getting to the point where it's like, damn, this nigga going through it, bro. Like y'all putting the world on this little nigga's shoulders, bro.
That also happens in the Black Clover.
No, I do. I see that, but I don't know if y'all read so far, but have y'all seen what Asta ended up learning? That fucking slash, that sky slash? That shit is crazy, bro. And he learned it from Yami's family. Yami and her family taught him all that shit. Like, I didn't know they were that cold like that. His little sister was colder than Yami. Like, bro, this nigga
stronger than
yeah, they cold, bro. That nigga whole family really with the shit like that.
Like the top assassin.
Yeah, they cold, nigga. And then Asta ends up learning the form that cut like it's this thing that they have like a 5-headed dragon. He sliced all 5 of them motherfuckers, one slash with Yami's sword. And then he learned how to use it to the point where he can make it not hurt you now. So he ends up fighting Lucifero. You know, he ended up getting him up out of there. But nigga, Asta ends up having to, cause Asta ends up fighting this, I forgot what their name is, but it's like a ice and fire, and they end up fusing. And they threw, and people are literally saying they threw like a continent destroyer rating, which is like it's called like frozen fire or frozen sun. That's what the movie was called, Frozen Sun. And Asta just sliced that bitch, boom, 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 sliced it up, and it was going to destroy the continent, nigga, the whole kingdom. And then they fused together, and then you know Asta ends up running that unity form. He ends up beating them, and then Luke. This is how strong. This is why I'm saying these niggas are too strong. Asuka beat a nigga who was about to destroy a continent with a couple slashes, and then Lucifero comes there and beats all of them together. The captains and that unity form of Asuka. I'm like, bro, how the fuck? So if this nigga can beat you that fast, like, how are you becoming? And then he has an epiphany, I guess, because he finds out what happened to, he actually gets to see what happened to Libe, the little demon, the devil that's in him. Mm-hmm. He sees how he becomes friends with his mom and this, that, and the third. And then they learn a new unity form that fast and beat him. That's where I be thinking writing is getting a little stupid. Like, he didn't even get to train for that. He just, okay, now I know your backstory. Now we gonna get stronger. I think that shit is, to me, that's weird, bro. It seems weird. It's like Dragon Ball Z writing. It's bad writing, bro.
It's like, I feel like how they do that. It's exactly how they did it in Tournament of Power when they gave Goku Ultra.
Yeah, bad writing. He should have been dead.
And then he did it again, and then he learned the master version of it. Then he was like, oh yeah, he winning. And out of nowhere, that nigga damn near died.
Come on.
Like out of nowhere, like he was like, oh yeah, I'm about to wax up.
Boom. And I did it.
Fuck.
That boy. But this is what fucked my mind up. They did. By the time Goku got to Ultra Instinct, according to their time, it may have been maybe 10 minutes within the tournament. Because the tournament was, 48 minutes long?
It was an hour long.
Yeah. I thought it was 48 minutes, 45 minutes. It was something like that. But this nigga learned regular Ultra Instinct, and then Vegeta learned that a form of Ultra Ego. It was a form.
It was a blue.
Yeah, a super. Yeah, that's what it was.
Basically, a
blue. Yeah, Super Saiyan Blue. Basically, yeah, Super Saiyan Blue, Super Saiyan, whatever they call that shit. Yeah. And then Goku ends up mastering Ultra Ego in 40 minutes. It just be like, what? Like, I know y'all spread that shit out. I get that they fighting faster than the human eye can see. I get all that. But I think writing has a point of play a part in this character level. And like, it feels like y'all rushed that shit, man. Like,
I feel it.
It just feels rushed.
I feel it, but damn, what was I gonna do with this one? Another thing too, though, we have to remember, like Asuka and them, they fight to the death.
No, that's facts. I get that.
Dragon Ball Z.
I fuck with that show.
In that Tournament of Power, they had to hold back, so they were powering up. But
because Jiren probably would have been killed everybody.
Yeah,
he would probably been killed everybody.
Like I said, we've never seen Goku in the Super Saiyan form. He's already strong. He's waxing it.
Yeah,
we haven't seen a pure Super Saiyan, like a pure. Man, I don't give a fuck about it. A Goku Black.
A Broly. Yeah, that's what a pure Super. Broly is a pure Super Saiyan human being.
That
legendary
of Goku ever.
Yeah, you won't. I don't think you will.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
he got too much control. I don't think you will, bro. I don't think you will ever enrage Goku.
He won't let it shit like that.
Yeah.
His powers, I think his powers be too much.
I think another thing that's causing it not to hit that point too is he doesn't have a tail. If Goku had a tail, because if you notice,
it should be effortless.
Yeah, because if you notice in 4, when he went Super Saiyan 4, there was no, Goku usually can go like Super Saiyan in 3 and still keep a smile on his face. 4, it was always,
it was serious.
It was off rip every time, just anger. So I think that was like a pure rage version of them, like, because it was no until they fused. Then when they fused, they start bullshitting. Because they was fighting with they weren't even throwing hands, no more. They beating shit around their ass.
That nigga wasn't even moving niggas up.
Yeah, they was beating that nigga bad. Then they hit him with the little confetti. He thought he was done, nigga. They got in his face and wow, and just start laughing at the I'm like, these niggas gonna die. Instantly when I seen them, I'm like, they playing too much. That shit, that's another thing that they do. Y'all keep making this nigga goofy, bro. Just let him. I wanna see Goku just get shitty like he did with Frieza. Just body a nigga, bro. And he still gave Frieza a break. Nigga, quit giving niggas breaks. This one time, bro.
See how that nigga Vegeta was on that nigga, bro.
Oh, Vegeta don't give a fuck.
Hey, Vegeta,
the first time nigga was like, bro, I'm not fucking with you, bro. He was like, alright, man, I went Super Saiyan 2 with a Super Saiyan and you bullshit.
That nigga went Super
straight God.
Yeah.
And it was like, bro, I'm about to dump on this nigga. He was like, hey, yo, he was like, bro, what the fuck?
Nigga, this nigga think he is.
Alright, yeah, fuck dude.
I said, this here, bro.
Yeah, fuck
That nigga brother was like, nah, then he was like,
Hey man, I'm about to go blue on it.
On field is hard. Yeah, bro. And that's space, bro.
Base brother, bro.
You
That's
talking
why
about
I'm always
base,
gonna be
because he's pure rage, bro. He's pure rage.
No, it's that primal power.
Yeah, bro,
Like,
it's pure rage.
that
Bro.
absolute power.
Then he beat up. Then you gotta think he beat up Vegeta. I mean Frieza for an hour. For a full hour. This
And
nigga
he
was
gets
in his ass.
going for him.
Put the work.
Holding that man.
That's how you know them niggas durable. Them niggas durable. You let Broly beat on you for an hour.
Hey, the way he was getting his ass beat.
That nigga said, "It's all yours." He's like, "What?" Nigga, on my mama.
He said, boo. He said, boo. I was like, oh, not bad.
They was like, "All right, thanks for his juke." Took off, nigga. Like, you got it. Hold him out for us, nigga. That nigga was like, "What, nigga?" Then Frieza gets shitty, nigga. Bro, he said, "I don't give a fuck about none of that." So stupid ass. So
And when he
that
ran
shit
up
was
off his chest, though,
That
that
was
was
hard.
wild.
yeah, Dragon Ball Power Scaling is. You can talk about that shit for hours because that shit just has no limits. I don't think they ever have a limit to power scaling. Dragon Ball is fucking crazy with that shit.
But you know what? You want to know who's a good example of good power scaling, though?
Ooh.
Jujutsu guys.
True.
Yeah.
Gojo.
Gojo and Sakuna, bro.
Yeah, they're just
Like, they power
They're
system
already
is so
entities.
technical.
yeah.
Like, and it actually made sense.
Yeah, man. It does. Theirs makes
Rules
sense.
is clear.
It's a reason why Gojo is as strong as he is, and they explain it. It's not a mystery. Like they tell you, it's them. What they call the six
They
eyes.
the 6 eyes
Yeah,
and like
six
the
eyes.
limitless.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
He understands the root of curse energy.
Yup, he understands it to full knowledge. Cause so limitless is so crazy. Once you get called limitless, everybody thinks that it's a problem. What it does is it puts all the knowledge of the world in you at once.
Yeah, like you basically be
so it makes you go crazy.
information
Yeah.
overloaded.
Yup, it makes you go crazy.
You get so much
And
information.
his eyes can't understand it. That's why he's so cold. It's only because his eyes can take it in and get it. The normal human, like once they're in limitless, it's like you just got loaded with the whole world, the whole universe's knowledge in a second.
Alien X.
Yeah, literally some alien
Yeah,
X shit.
and you get stuck. And like that's why, and like limitless itself, like yeah, like you said, the more you try to touch them, the more
it slows down because you would never
It's a
get
natural
to him.
force of infinity.
You would never get to him. That's
like him and that natural force. But hey,
Sakuna's just as strong as him, bro, and he knows it.
everybody knows that he's a god.
Yeah.
Because in
Because we seeing one finger Sakuna. People not understanding it. This nigga got 10 fingers, but we're seeing how strong one finger Sakuna is.
20 fingers.
Oh yeah, 20. It is 20. This is 20. But still, nigga, we seeing one verse. Bro, I can't even imagine how OD. Yeah, Gojo could easily expose a one finger version. I want to see this nigga at full force, nigga.
Like, bro, all you really gotta say is that in a verse, domain expansion,
it matters.
It's in
It matters.
they do that in barriers.
Yeah, you have
His
to learn.
domain expansion, they say it's impossible to create this shit and just make it manifest in the world. He can literally do that shit.
But see, the thing about his domain and Gojo's is so different is because Gojo's domain, it doesn't have an exit. It has one, but it's infinite. You get what I'm saying? So it's infinite each direction. In domain, they said the way for domain to work the way it needs to work is it has to always have an exit. It has to. Sakuna's has an exit, but you have to get through him to get to it. So and it makes it stronger. So if you have an exit in your domain expansion, it makes your domain stronger. Gojo has one, but it's surrounded by infinity. That's why it's so hard to leave his. Sakuna's has one, you have to get through me to get to it. So it's like, you got a double whammy on each side because you in this nigga literal world and he controls all curse energy around you. And there's an exit to it, but you gotta get through me to get it. And I'm the most powerful demon or curse, period. So it's like, man, I don't know. Gojo, I mean, because Jujutsu Kaisen is crazy with that power scaling shit too. They nuts with that shit.
Yeah, because I mean, really, because it's literally like a chess game. Because like, they said it in like the recent chapters that they equal in terms of domain expansion, but where Sakuna wins is that his is it actually it has the outer rim,
it manifests,
and it can and it expands further than his. So that means Gojo literally he thought quick enough to know where the fuck it is to manifest the energy and shit from. He fucked it up.
Oh, that happened?
You read last week's chapter.
No, I didn't get to read last week's chapter.
Read last week's chapter.
I thought he died. I thought he
I
died.
told you that boy ain't dying.
No, they let him ride. So they let him ride. So did he still lose his arm?
Bro,
Alright, don't tell me shit, bro. I didn't read that last week.
No. Alright, look, so
Oh, no, that's so good to hear.
if you seen what Toji did to Gojo, bro, it's no surprise that he came back from this. You know what Toji did to him, right?
No, wait a minute. To Gojo? Oh, yeah, Toji, yeah.
Toji, oh boy daddy.
Yeah.
What he did, he fucked him up.
Yeah, he did. But I thought that was supposed to make Gojo go train.
I mean, it did, but you see, it's the fact that like Gojo came back from that in general, because like that was the first time he experienced it.
Yeah, because he got fucked
Because
up.
he had Limitless and all that, but he ain't never had the reverse curse technique until that point. And that's when he figured out Hollow Purple also.
Yeah, and that's so wild to me. So this nigga,
He did all that in one instance.
yeah, that's insane.
And like, motherfuckers
Wait,
in
they
Jujutsu
work.
Kaisen, they think in like 0.2 seconds.
Yeah, they do. They have to. They
It's literally
have to.
stated to.
Yeah, they have to. That shit is
Power scaling done it right. I think that Naruto hit the nail on the head too.
With what? Power scaling? No, they did it perfect. They did. Naruto did power scaling perfect.
Yeah, the chakra system is
Yeah,
fucking
it's
awesome.
perfect. Yeah, it's perfect. You're only going to become that OD if you literally embrace chakra. You have to completely understand how this shit works and how you're able to use it. So if you can master the way of your usage, and then another thing too, though, let's not forget. Let's be honest and not forget. Even though Naruto is still strong as fuck without it, but tail beasts do play a role in how strong some of these niggas
This
are.
is true. Alright,
Yeah,
tail beasts, bloodlines.
yeah, bloodlines and what's they called?
KK Genkai.
KK Genkai. Yeah.
Those are like three main factors
Yeah.
that like come to strength of like Naruto.
Yeah, because
They had 2 out of 3.
yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He did. He didn't have a KK Genkai,
Nah.
but
No,
he had
KK Genkai is like King
Uzumaki bloodline.
Yeah, because that's a large chakra pool.
Yep, and then
Atomic
tail beast.
chakra, which is
Yeah.
even bigger chakra.
Yeah.
People don't want to say it, but I feel like the Uzumaki bloodline was mixed with the Senju bloodline because that nigga
I mean,
Hashirama had.
Yes,
technically,
I
it's
thought it was all
it's
part of the same thing.
Because Hashirama's first
Married
wife
was a Uzumaki. Yeah, his first wife was a Uzumaki. Yeah, so they was married.
Yeah, so the clans was clicked up, but like I guess eventually after they reigned,
But
the village decided it was too dangerous.
what I wanted to see more of, what I'm kind of happy that it's going. This is why people need to watch Boruto. I don't give a fuck what y'all say about Boruto. It's going to get to that point where it's going to be mandatory to watch. Nigga, this nigga has Hyuga bloodline and Uzumaki bloodline, and that little nigga is strong, bro. Boruto is, and he got
Otsutsuki.
Yeah, he got fucking Otsutsuki's living in him, bro.
Hyuga and
Yeah, Hyuga and fucking Uzumaki.
We don't even know what his damn eye does technically.
Yeah, well, it's
It's
they
like
said
a
it's a
pure
pure.
version of the Byakugan.
It's remember
The Tenseigan.
Tenseigan, ain't that what it is, basically?
Yeah, the Tenseigan.
So that's they did a movie. They kind of explain. They didn't go into full detail, but they kind of explain what the Tenseigan does.
but
It's a pure eye. Yeah, it's a pure eye. You see, I think you see impurities in people and shit like that. Like you can see shit that the normal people can't see. I don't know if it still has that 360-degree vision thing, but it should. I mean, it's a
it's the
version of
purest
Byakugan.
version of Byakugan.
It
so
should
I
have
don't
it.
see why they would need power.
I don't know. All I know is that's their main reason is that fucking eye. That eye is like what everybody is talking about because of his eye. So Boruto is good, man. If you haven't watched Boruto, you should. That shit is fucking fantastic. I ain't gonna lie. It's a lot of fucking boring ass episodes, but once it gets going, it does get going. And now they're about to do this time skip where he's like what 13, 14, or 15, something like that. He's about to Shippuden age. So I mean, you already seen what this little nigga can do young, and then he's about to go off and train with Sasuke. Come on,
When he learns
bro.
how to fully use karma,
Come on,
he's
man.
gonna know more jutsu. He already know more jutsu than Naruto.
And you already see why what's his name on him like that. And I thought, see, the story from the jump, I thought that what's his name was like the villain. What's his brother name? What's his brother name?
Kawaki.
Yeah, Kawaki. Kawaki is just obsessed. That's literally his whole purpose. He's just obsessed with Naruto. It's nothing more to that nigga.
And he didn't even mean for it to go that far.
Yeah, he's just obsessed, and he told straight up, like, nigga, we don't want you back. That's really all it is. Like, we don't want you back in this village, and nigga, you're a threat to Naruto. You're not about to kill him. That's it. I thought it was like, oh, these niggas are beefing. No, Kawaki don't want Boruto to flip out and kill Naruto, and I still want to know why they fighting.
I mean, because he knows that. All right, so they both fully Otsutsuki-fied now.
Yeah, because Momoshiki's
he's
in
with
South.
Momoshiki.
Yeah.
It's manifest.
And he's in what's dude name? It's not Jigen. It's what's his name, Dre?
Yeah.
Nah, Jigen is the carrier.
He's talking about the Otsutsuki.
Ishiki.
Yeah, and then so like you already know they don't fuck with the Otsutsuki
Sure.
or them at all because of like what he went through.
Yep.
So he's like, hey, before y'all get on some fuck shit, I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah.
And shit, he's like, before you take up a board, so I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah, I'm excited. I cannot wait.
Yeah,
that shit like you ain't even watched it yet, have you?
I didn't watch that Naruto. I don't like it. I didn't like how
That's how everybody felt. Everybody felt like that because he's young. I get it. It's the young version. He still didn't. When he first started off, he didn't even know nothing. It was boring to watch.
I didn't like that timeline towards the end of Naruto. I didn't like that.
What?
I didn't like that.
Dre smacked this nigga, bro. What? Please tell me what you're talking about.
He talking about Naruto. He didn't say Naruto Shippuden. He said Naruto.
The little time skip, the whole when they was fighting with Madara and all them.
What?
That time when they went back pissed me off. I haven't watched it.
When they went back.
Yeah, like they was adding like characters in the shit that was already going on that did not happen with certain people being there.
You talking about the tree? When they got put in the tree?
Now you talk about like during the Fourth Great Ninja War where like they was fighting random motherfuckers.
Yeah.
And then like the ones that died and
They brought them back.
It ain't like
Yeah, they talking about they talk. All right, so like he talking about like when they were just running through the Fourth Great Ninja War. And
Yeah.
You know how they were running into like an all-bred motherfucker that died randomly back.
And then they give his backstory.
Yeah.
That was hard. What? Bro, it let you know who niggas was, bro.
You ain't skip it.
Bro, what? I'm not skipping that shit.
They got certain characters you find out was a 10-minute bust.
That nigga was strong.
Like that nigga, what's his name?
Like that explosion, bitch. Remember her? That bitch was cold.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. They had some wild.
Yeah, they had some crazy KK cons.
I'll watch it back again, but I'll watch Boruto for real. I watched Tokyo Ghoul.
Boruto was much
His name was
more.
I'll watch that.
Shin or something. The one that fought Rock Lee.
Shin.
The nigga that has a breathing technique.
That ain't having the game.
His name is Mr. Rock.
Oh, you talking about
Lee.
He had
Seven heavenly breaths.
7 heavenly breaths, yeah.
Mr.
That
Lee.
nigga was cold.
His name is Mr. Lee.
That art,
Mr. Lee.
Mr. Lee, my
Mr.
fault.
Lee.
Well, Mr. Lee.
Thank you.
Listen, Mr. Lee got touched. Bad.
Yeah, you should-
Dude, he got touched.
You should sit down.
Dude shut him down before he could even get the glitch. Nigga, he shut all that shit down. That nigga said, only reason I let him go because I want to fight you at full potential. He's like, other than that, nigga, you really could have got
He
it.
shut him down.
He shut him down.
Like the Neji.
Yeah,
With the AK. He did
Yeah, with
shot
the
him
too.
too.
Yeah, he hit all of them.
Shut him down. And I'm like, you know what? I want to fight you here.
I'll unlock. He learned it. He learned how to do that because of my guy, really my guy, but he learned how to do it because of Lee and him. Because Gar told him about it. Yeah, Gar told him about it. He was like, there's another person that don't got chakra too and still became a great ninja. And he was like, who? And he told him about the Rock Lee and the fucking abilities that he had. Some nigga went and learned his own version of, made his own version of it.
Hey, hold on, though. Like during that fight, he did try to shut down Lee chakra point, but he missed that one, and he let Lee slip into like the 6th gate of joy.
Oh, word.
Yeah, it was the 5th. It was one of the
It's
Or it might
6th
be the
gate.
3rd.
What is it? The 6th gate? I thought 6th gate of 8th gate is the gate of pain. 8th gate is the gate of pain.
No. 8th gate is the gate of death.
Death. 7 is pain, right?
No, 7 is joy. All right, so the 3rd gate is the gate of pain.
Yeah.
The 4th gate is the gate of
Life?
Maybe.
I don't know his word.
No.
We got phones and we'll never use
So the one he went into. Guy went into 7th gate when he fought
Kisame.
Kisame. Yeah,
he went
He
seven.
had to. Yeah,
He went
Kisame's a
seven.
fucking dog. Yeah, I think Kisame. Well, imagine being so fucking strong that these niggas call you a tailless tail beast. Nigga. That shit is crazy, bruh. Kisame was busted, nigga.
For a 7 hit miss ninja, bro.
And it took that nigga to be, and people downplay that, like, it took literally one of the strongest niggas in the Leaf Village to stop this nigga. And if he had chakra, he wouldn't have won. Like, this
motherfucker never opened up the second gate.
They skipped the second gate.
Increases every time increases his physical strength and had added effects of re-energizing the body.
They never really did the first two.
Yeah, they skipped it.
He did the gate of opening when Broccoli when he was going.
When he fought
guard. Yeah, he did the gate of opening.
That's when he did that Lotus bomb.
One of them was the gate. I could have sworn
Number
two.
I thought number 2 was the gate of healing.
Yeah, I could have sworn it's
Gate of life is 3, gate of pain is 4, gate of limit is 5, gate of view is 6, gate of wonder is 7, and gate of day is gate of death is 8.
So 7 was the gate of wonder. I don't know. He said it.
Because they
It's
changed
wonder or joy.
Oh, okay.
Synonyms type shit.
Okay.
Translation, whatever.
Yeah, I'm excited. I mean, Boruto's fire. That like these niggas, I think that they did now in Boruto, I think like I said, Naruto first got that shit to a T, nigga. They nerfed pretty much every fucking adult. Once them niggas, because them niggas was cold at kids, and then they got older and they just became like fucking moms and teachers and shit. Cause people don't understand. Like I be saying, this nigga, what's his name? Clan is super underrated. The nigga, what's they call it, the bugs? Shino, his fucking clan is dummy underrated, bro.
All the poisonous bugs in the world.
Bro, they underrated as fuck. And they can gather chakra from the bugs.
And they can
cloak themselves in it. Bro, come on, bro. Shino should have got way more. Wait, this nigga becomes a teacher, bro. Like a soft teacher at that.
Man, y'all should have seen. They gave Shino Justice in Ultimate Ninja 3 on PlayStation. Oh, that nigga, his ultimates was nuts.
Yeah,
I'm talking about that nigga was summoning like a Cat 5 tornado of bugs. He just walking that motherfucker as you going up, just getting ate to death, and then the motherfucker explodes.
That's so hard, bro.
And
then you gotta think about that poison. What's his name was so immune to poison? This nigga was purple. The one he fought, he's like, if I touch anybody, I'll kill him.
Yeah,
like, I literally.
That's why he had.
And but she know the whole time this nigga been working on a cure for that shit. Like a antivirus basically, like, or antivenom for that shit. Like this nigga, you figured out an antivenom for that shit. You cannot poison this nigga. Like that's so hard, bro. Naruto characters are so tight, and then you really ain't got too many broken characters in Naruto. You got like 5 that are just like what the fuck. You got like Naruto, Sasuke. My God, if he opens 8 gates, cause it has to come to an extreme. Madara and fucking the damn alien motherfucker.
Yeah, I mean Kakashi in the right.
Kakashi is OD, but he's still.
That nigga Hashirama was.
Yeah, Hashirama was crazy.
Hey,
Hashirama was crazy, nigga.
And then to be honest, it's like certain niggas. If they just kept continue like training, well, we never got to see Orochimaru go full out. We know that nigga was a beast. He's like unspoken beast. Yeah. But if Jiraiya would have finished his stage mode training, bro, I don't know what the fuck he was, bro.
Jiraiya was a beast.
He's uncanny.
Jiraiya.
These are talking about the first nigga to turn a Rasengan into a motherfucker. A mini moon that hit a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Hit 5 motherfuckers.
But Naruto perfected that shit.
But I mean, it's wild that they took out all 6 paths of pain though.
Yeah, that shit's wild.
By himself.
Incomplete.
But see, the reason Jiraiya didn't win is because he didn't have full knowledge of how pains work. Yeah. He didn't know that they could resurrect. He didn't know that. If he knew that, he probably wouldn't even have done that. Like, I'm not about to go fight them niggas and they can resurrect. Or I'm gonna focus on the one that does it, the certain one that does it. I'm gonna focus on the animation. Yeah, I'm gonna focus on that one first. I'm not gonna, cause the summit, man, pain is a problem. If you really sit here and think this nigga had them fucking renegades, that shit is crazy. crazy,
Bro, that
bro.
planetary devastation.
Yeah, that shit's nuts. And then Madara dropped 2 of them bitches on
Boy,
niggas,
they
bro.
just gathering up mass and then making them into meteors, bro.
That
They're
shit's
giving a meteor,
crazy, bro. I
and then they
love
dropping.
Naruto so much, bro. That show is so fucking good.
Nah, bro, but it's you know Naruto's good because like they have one of the #1 most iconic villain moments.
Yeah.
When Madara came down and
Beat everybody
his ass.
Niggas, that's still to this day unbelievable to me.
Shit.
That nigga came up, niggas' bodies was flying. I'm like, oh my god. Yeah, bro, he was giving everybody.
Nigga land and nigga heard everybody moving.
Boy, niggas was niggas instantly dropped it. I mean, Madara had like crazy. The whole Madara thing, that nigga had like 13 iconic ass moments. Like, that was iconic. Also, y'all niggas wanna jump me? Hold on. Let me make 5 more clones. That was iconic as fuck. And I was like, this nigga flexing.
He wanted to have Susanoo.
Yeah, you got one of them to have Susanoo with them about, nigga.
Like, that's like,
What you want?
it was like, whatever. He was like, okay, well, I got you.
Gave them niggas 5 Susanos, bro. Come the fuck on,
Wipe
bro.
they ass up.
And this is what I was telling you the other day when there was like a little picture on Facebook. You mix certain characters. I mixed in Goku and Naruto. It's disgusting. How do you beat a nigga?
I mix that nigga Goku with fucking Ichigo, nigga, and really become a goddamn goblin.
Everybody cousin, bro. What you mean?
How do you beat that though?
You don't beat, most of the time you don't beat Goku, so that's already hard enough.
A million Gokus, nigga, just shadow clones
And the same strength as him.
Yeah,
and Goku has
that'd be
pure
a problem.
Imagine
power.
a million motherfucking spirit bombs.
5,000 spirit bombs, nigga.
Sage mode.
Yeah, you get fucked up.
You got it.
But let's talk about let's bring in Bleach also with this power scaling shit. Bleach is starting to do it now too.
Yeah.
These niggas is OD now, bro. Especially Aizen. This nigga still was down there just getting stronger, doing nothing.
in the chair.
Yeah, I think the Homeo Clue was a lot of power.
Yeah,
For him to absorb
I mean,
that.
Cause they couldn't even kill him.
They said this on a level with the Oaken.
Oh, word?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
I think that's actually like part of the royal key, something like that.
Yeah.
And then look, I just found out. I'm glad I'm starting to read more into Bleach instead of just watching it. The Soul King really is evil. Like, he's not good. I thought he was a good guy. That nigga really just an evil motherfucker. Like, that they did him bad. So this is what happened with the Soul King. This is how he became what he is. The Soul King was young. He was a young, like, God. Basically, they did him on some Jesus Christ shit. Crucified him, cut his body up, and dropped it down. So all his body parts dropped to earth. And then they became, like, entities themselves. And that's how that entity that they're worshiping, that version of the Soul King, all of them are just like, they're angry because of what? Because it was the Soul Reapers who, I mean, yeah, whatever they call them,
The Zero Squad.
yeah, no, not them, no, not the Quincy's. They are Soul
Yeah,
Reapers,
they-
right?
it's Soul Reapers.
So the Soul Reapers is who did it to him. They did that shit.
Yeah,
to him.
because
they
separated his
yeah,
legs.
did him bad. Yeah, did that nigga bad. So that's what this is all about, basically. The Quincy, the nigga doesn't want to kill the Soul King. He wants to basically release that nigga.
He's actually his son.
Yeah, he's his son, right? So he has no intentions of like, let me kill this nigga. I want to release this nigga, and that's what they're trying to stop. They don't want that nigga released. Like, so you really get to watch it, and you be like, damn. The Soul Reapers are kind of like the fucked up ones in this. Like, they are the fucked. It's not the Quincy's, nigga. The Quincy's have a reason what they're doing. Like, we look at the Soul Reapers now because we've been watching for so long. We like them, but them niggas really was dirty. They were like murderers. Yeah. Back in the day, they were killing thousands of people. Yeah, they were literal murderers, nigga. Then they just changed. Like, Yamato was like, all right, let's change this up. Let's not be as fucked up. Let's just keep peace in the human world, basically. But at first it was like, fuck y'all. Like, we killing everybody. Yeah, man, it's wild, bro. That's why the Quincy's despise them so much. It's because they were fucked up. They actually were fucked up people. So, yeah. But the power scaling on that is nuts too, because you got fucking Yahweh who can rewrite history or whatever. Anything that happened, he can rewrite it. Then you got the zero captains, and one of them niggas, if he knows your name or something,
That's Ichiban.
you cannot exist no more. Or
Technically,
something.
he knows your name off rip.
Yeah, that shit's weird, bro.
Yeah,
You change who you are, rewrite who you are, some crazy
He'll
shit.
make you nothing, basically.
Yeah,
He'll just write you out of whatever.
that shit is crazy, bro. Like,
Like, Bro's on Factor is just a fat
Yeah,
ass paintbrush.
a big ass paintbrush, like.
He's like Mickey Mouse on steroids, bro.
That shit's wild. He ain't bullshitting, bro. That shit's
He
wild. Like,
literally just, hey, your name
you
is
know,
that, right?
and you don't exist.
Nah.
You mean nothing no more. Your whole purpose is gone. I done took everything that meant to you or who you were away from you.
Now you're a couch potato.
Yeah, literally. that's hard, man.
The bottom line is
Put you in the sunken place.
Yeah, put you in a straight sunken place. My nigga on some get out shit. Yeah, but yeah, that shit's wild, man. But yeah, like you said, power scaling is fucking crazy now. It's not bad. I'm not gonna say it's a bad thing, but it is outrageous the way they fucking doing that shit. Like the shit's getting out of hand. They just don't give a fuck. You just start an anime now and you're just fucking strong. Like I said, Marshall, Muscles and Magic. This nigga don't even got magic. The whole world got magic. He's like Ozzy. I don't got magic, but this nigga is super fucking strong. Like
Nothing but hands.
yeah, it don't make sense. Like this nigga is just, I'm strong. Like it's kind of hard to explain how physically strong this nigga is. Like these niggas be going all out against a teenager who can break swords and shit with his abs. That nigga got stabbed and was like,
Nigga threw a wall at somebody.
just broke it.
Threw the wall through the wall.
Yeah, like, come on, man. Why is this nigga so fucking strong? Then you got niggas like Mob Psycho. Just strong motherfuckers, bro.
I didn't watch that show, but I heard he OD.
Yeah, Bob is fucking crazy strong, bro. And it's not just him, it's a whole lot of niggas in that verse. And then Hunter x Hunter. Now they're starting to go to the fucking
Dark Continent.
the Dark Continent.
Hey,
and them
that
niggas
shit
are
is
fucking
for
busted.
real.
Yeah.
But it's not even just the Dark Continent with them. It's that Nen After Death.
Yeah, then after that,
concept.
yeah, that shit's wild,
Once you learn
man.
that shit,
After
you
this
get
mono
deep.
Then you find out how strong his daddy is. Then the granddaddy, they don't even know if he dead or not. And it's been 3,000 years. This nigga they still think this nigga alive.
Roman the fucking.
The nigga who wrote the book, they still think he alive because they have no proof of him dying at all. They still think his daddy, like, man, that's his whole purpose. Like, that nigga's still out there somewhere. Like, I'm going to find him.
So basically, they all three are doing the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Dom is looking for his daddy. He's looking for his daddy.
Don't found his
Yeah,
daddy.
But
Don't found his daddy.
Don't found his daddy.
Looking for his daddy now.
Well, it's not his daddy. That's not his daddy. That's his
his
great grandfather, some shit like that. He looked just like him, but their family is strong. Them, what's their last name?
The Freaks.
The Freaks, yeah, them niggas are strong
Like,
as
so,
fuck.
like, Gene, that nigga can adapt to any Nen type.
That nigga made a continent or a country or some shit, didn't he? Yeah, because they said, it's still in the air, but they said Gone never even had a mother. That Gone was born because they have these cards.
I remember that.
Yeah, and whatever happens on them cards, like this nigga decided to get pregnant. He decided to get pregnant, and that's how he had Gone. And then he moved Gone away to his sister. Like, that's what they're assuming. So I'm just like, bro, Hunter x Hunter is getting the fuck out of hand right
Hey,
now.
I ain't never heard that. I ain't never heard that.
Go look it up, bro. Go look it up, bro. Hunter x Hunter, because them cards, like, whatever you read off of them can happen.
Yeah,
it's
like-
weird, bro. And one of them is a pregnancy card. And they saying that's how Gone became. While his daddy gave birth to him on some South Park shit. Yeah, this nigga cut himself open, bro. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, that shit's weird, man. I'll tell you something, but yeah, now they getting the fuck out of hand with Powerscaling. And they done, and Gone is not the main character. Like, we thought he was, but not no more. Like,
I don't know what he is.
they niggas just there now, bro.
He at home chilling, watching
Yeah,
TV.
literally, they done showed him at full potential. We know what he looks like at full potential, and that's full potential if he trained every day. That's where he would look. He would be on par with Miriam. And now that we know that niggas out there are way stronger than Miriam, you like, well, damn. The Dark Continent is that OD because you got that little girl, Killua's sister, who's possessed by I. That's his name.
Yeah.
I. Yeah, I got control of her, so she can grant any fucking wish she wants.
So this
But
basically
it
like
comes
a,
with something, yeah.
it's like a deity almost.
But I like the fact that they said whoever she loves, she can do it without the effects.
Yeah.
That's why anything
That's
Killer
why-
will ask for it, he can get. But he said he doesn't like to abuse it.
Yeah, that's probably why she loves him that much too.
Yeah.
I mean, they've always had a tight bond though.
Yeah, that shit's
Because
wild.
he was the only one that ever played with her.
Yeah, true. That shit's wild, but
Boy,
what? Yeah, you talking about the fucking Hunter x Hunter bullshit?
no. It's all some shit.
Got me. Well, all right, we about to let this shit ride today, man. We had a good discussion, man. We like everybody think we all think Powerscaling got the fuck out of here. It has. It's still good, but it has gotten out of
Just
here.
relax, man. We gonna watch it.
Chill.
Relax. We gonna watch it.
Just
We ain't got stuff to do.
chill.
Just watch this. Slow down a little bit.
Yeah.
Them motherfuckers don't like fillers, but hey, fuck them. I mean, you gotta put it in. You give us some space before y'all motherfuckers just start like, hey,
You know what I'm saying?
he ain't shit. Damn. Hey, he just wiped the condom in my sneezes, man.
Poopy.
No, I'm just saying, that's how to do it. Like, start out as nothing. Like, he just
Oh
sneezed.
yeah,
He
true.
actually sneezed. I know you blew the fuck
I'm like, we're not talking about Saitama did that shit. He did that shit. He did that shit. He literally sneezed and blew up a plane. That shit's crazy, man. Yeah, Powerscaling crazy. But hey, man, I appreciate y'all watching. If y'all here watching, man, subscribe, like I said, like we like the comments. Hit us up, man. This is Man vs. Anime, and we are out.
Yes, sir.